Sveti starac Gavrilo Gruzijski je govorio: đavo ima 666 mreža. Ljudi će čekati spasenje iz svemira, a to će biti najveća zamka đavola. Čovečanstvo će očekivati pomoć od vanzemaljaca, ne znajući da su to u suštini demoni. A američki naučnik nemačkog porekla dr. Werner von Braun, tvorac američkog svemirskog programa, govorio je svojoj saradnici i prijateljici Carol Roisin: zapamti, devojko, buduće generacije će biti učene da mi, zemljani, treba da gradimo međuplanetarne baze, da zaštitimo zemlju od vanzemaljaca. I također zapamtite da je sve to laž. Dr. Werner von Braun je tvrdio da će posljednji spektakl za čovečanstvo biti upravo najezda vanzemaljaca.
It was a circular object that had lights all around it, almost like the classic UFO that you would see online.
I've seen them over my house just about every single night for the past 2.5 weeks. At first, they were more sporadic. I would see 1 to 2, sometimes 3 of them. And now we're seeing anywhere between 6 to 8 in a single sighting.
What the fuck is that?
Sort of like wheel within a wheel. Like something like right out of the Bible. Look at these. This is over New Jersey. Does that look like some sort of any kind of a drone that you've ever seen before? Well, the problem is we don't know because no one's telling us. And even in front of Congress, they're not. So that even looks like biblical drawings, like a wheel within a wheel, like Ezekiel, right? I mean, you have drawings like this going back thousands.
You are in Tennessee, so you're in a different area where we haven't heard as much about this. Tell us about your sighting.
Yeah, mine's different than your all's. Mine's a lot different. Mine don't look like what you're showing there at all. These things are round. The ones that I saw were round. And they've got this ring around them. And around the ring, it's got little lights on it, and the light is spinning. And on the video that I sent you guys, you can see that at first before I zoom in on it. Because when I zoom in, it gets all blurry, and it looks like it's changing shapes, but it really isn't. But if you look really closely, you'll see how there's a thing spinning around it. And so I don't know mine didn't look like a plane at all. And I saw like 30 of them all together. Yeah, that thing right there was the first one. I believe that was the first one. And when it scooches in, you can sort of see that? You can sort of see there's something spinning around it.
Yep. Yeah,
but it's hooked to it. It's like a ring.
It's so hard at night to video these things. I mean, that's the thing. It's like no matter, it looks so distinctive in person, and then you look at the video, even with our new iPhones, it's just, you can't really capture it. But are you sure it wasn't a plane, Scott? Because sometimes it's hard to tell.
Oh, positive. I think all three of your guests tonight, we're all professional observers, and that's one of the things that we check out. What does it sound like? What does it look like? What is it doing? What does it sound like? And that had no sound at all. And there were, at one point, there were 5 when I after I saw this one, and there were 3 up in the by themselves, and there were 2 ahead of it that came past those, and then as they went on, the other 3 started following that one. Then they split up, and then I got video of where there's one there in different sections of the front yard and the backyard. You could see them through the trees. but these were completely different than what you guys were seeing. These are completely different.
You know, when things like this are happening, it seems everyone starts to look up, like my crew and I have been here in Mendham recording this video that you're looking at right now. We have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be, but this is why so many municipalities are now asking people to reach out and send their videos to them or to experts who might be able to sort out what they're seeing in the skies. But I guarantee there are so many people looking up and making those recordings because this mystery is one that needs to be solved. For now, we're live here in Mendham Borough. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Out as drone sightings across the East Coast has now appeared in the night sky over Minnesota. Several reports from different parts of the state with blinking lights and flying objects that haven't yet been identified. Fox 9's Rob Olson has been going over all that footage. He joins us live now. All right, Rob, what do you think's going on here? What are the people you've been talking to think's going on?
Well, nobody knows what's going on. That's the problem, is that there's so many questions about what is this? If the government doesn't know, are they trying to find out? Is there anything to worry about?